Today we have Angela and Chris here from Samson Properties, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. But basically, we are here to learn about how they're enjoying the benefits of being a new member of the chamber, as well as how we can serve them as well. So, um, Angela and Chris, tell us about yourselves and your company.
We are real estate agents and we focus in Virginia, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. We live in the Mount Vernon area. So we do a lot of business in Virginia. So we've been doing this for about 10 years. I started first. We started as real estate investors and decided to start helping friends. And then it went from there on out. We were both writers by trade, but we've been doing this for about a decade. We really enjoy it. We enjoy the people and we enjoy the challenges that are real estate. And we, in addition to doing the retail sales and listings and sales, we do property management as well. You want to talk a little bit about
Thanks.
property management?
Yeah.
Oh, you tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well,
too.
I'm Chris Prozik. I'm an associate broker with Samson Properties, and like Angela said, Angela got her license about 11 years ago, and I followed on about a year later because we had some rental properties, and we wanted to look for more opportunities in that realm. And then we really got into the just buying and selling of residential real estate for other people, like Angela said, with friends and so forth. So we really enjoyed it. Because we had been doing property management for about the past 10 years on several properties, we decided to join with Samson Property Management. It's a separate part of Samson Properties where we manage properties, but it's not like you have an 800 number and you just get whoever you get. We have properties that we manage specifically, so when you pick up the phone, you call us and that kind of stuff. So we got into that because we've been doing it for so long. So
Okay, so get personalized service.
yes.
I'm not talking to a robot or a machine. I get either Angela or Chris, right?
Yeah, there's no black hole where you call an 800 number and
Exactly.
don't know
Okay,
who you're going to get with. So
cool. So again, welcome to the chamber. I know you guys are recent new members. What drew you to our chamber? What made you join?
Well, it's a natural fit for us since we live in the Mount Vernon area. But I was looking at expanding our networking and I was looking at the various chambers and I came across Mount Vernon Springfield. And you guys have a lot of activity. We have found the people to be extremely warm, friendly, with a lot of events. So we figured there were a lot of opportunities with this particular chamber. And so far, we are extremely happy with what we're already in just about a month and a half have experienced.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Plus, along with what Angela said about that, we've had experience like probably a lot of people have in the chamber of being a part of other networking groups and so forth. And the atmosphere of the meetings, I think, is always really great. Everyone seems to be there seems to be an enjoyment among the people in the group, which is just a really great thing to see. And so we kind of felt like we caught on like with you kind of clicked in with people right away as soon as we joined. So
That's awesome. That's awesome feedback to hear from you too. So as you know, in the chamber, we have lots of events. We have breakfasts and hello happy hours, grand openings for other companies, and a lot of other events. So curious, which ones do you feel like are your favorite to attend?
Do you have a favorite?
I don't know if I have a favorite. It's kind of interesting because of course there are different types of things, so there's like a different vibe to them. We just were at we were at the country club this morning, which was very nice presentation. So it was like intensely informative because we learned a lot about what other people are doing. It wasn't where you're sitting and trying to network with a bunch of people all at once. So that was a very informative session, but at the same time, going to the breakfast was kind of that was the first type of event we went to, I think. Or
we went to the lead share.
Excuse me.
Really like
Okay.
lead share.
Yeah.
We've been to, let's just say, similar groups
Yeah.
that are not quite as much fun.
Yeah.
And so we really like that. We like the very positive attitude
Yeah.
that everybody has. We also really enjoyed the happy hours. People are super friendly. And it's not awkward. You get to just chat with people and make new contacts. And we've already been sharing leads.
Yeah.
So it's been
Awesome.
very positive.
Awesome. So it sounds like that benefit of being able to network you guys are already experiencing and leveraging that already as part of your membership. So that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
So what would you say is your best advice for somebody who may be thinking about, should I join the chamber? Or maybe they've been a part of the chamber and they haven't leveraged much. What would you advise them?
Well, I would highly recommend they join. I mean, I depending on the business, obviously different businesses have different benefits, but if you're looking to reach out and meet people in the community, this is a superb chamber to join. And if you haven't been taking advantage of the opportunities, I suggest you do. Obviously, you sign up for something like this, it should be a commitment. And that's what we're trying to do, make a commitment to get to a lot of the events and to get to know people, to build long-term lasting professional relationships.
And
Yeah.
well, the one thing I would say about joining the group too would be for an individual who's thinking about it, think seriously about your business before you go to the meeting, so you're ready to talk about it, because especially some of those meetings, I like the way it works, but all of a sudden you'll be called out from the side and say, hey, by the way, talk about your business. And you want to make sure you're prepared, at least with, what do they call it, the elevator speech or whatever.
Elevator pitch, yeah.
But if you're going to join, it doesn't take long, but take a couple minutes to really think about what you do and think about a way to express it so people know exactly what you do in a short period of time.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris. Yeah. So part of being part of the chamber too, again, like you're meeting all these people, you're starting to share leads. How, you support each other, you support other businesses in the chamber. And I guess my question to you is, tell us, how can we best support you? Do you have any events coming up? Do you just in general, want to tell us, what type of client you're looking for, or whatever you want to share? Like, how can we best support you?
Well, yeah, I mean, for the best support, the one thing that I've noticed, and we kind of discussed it a second ago, the variety of events that we've experienced in the very short time we've been in has been great, because it's like there are certain different atmospheres where you might be able to engage with people you don't normally do, versus being at a breakfast where maybe you may be sitting in one spot, and versus a happy hour where you're over here. So I think having the variety of events has been very, very positive. I mean, for us, it's pretty straightforward about, we're in there to meet people and everything like that. We have a business just like everyone else does. And it's not a terribly unusual business, being in real estate. So we're looking, we like to approach, our clients as people that we're helping, they're not just numbers on the wall or whatever like that. But for what we're looking for, I guess I'm just trying to think that we're just looking to connect with as many people as we can, and it's been so nice at the chamber as far as the people that we've met with, because you're comfortable going from one person to the next, and everyone's equal, and they share equally, so it's kind of nice.
Yeah, and in terms of obviously everybody's there to generate business and stuff. This forum right here is extremely helpful, and I'm sure it's going to be helpful to a lot of your members. So we're really appreciative to be able to participate. And in the future, maybe we'll be doing a home buyer seminar or promoting our own Zoom meetings. And those are things that hopefully you'll want to promote. But also we've been doing some videos of local businesses. So hopefully we'll be doing some chamber members, and you guys can help us push those out as well. So it's all a win-win, just getting the word out and communicating, how we all can contribute and also help build our communities.
That's awesome, Angela. Thank you for sharing that. And I'd like to also encourage you, if you don't know already, and this, was even a refresher for me, for all of our members, you can go to the community events tab and you can add your event, your personal event. So that's a way to kind of spread the word about what you're doing too, to the rest of the members of the chamber. So definitely leverage that. So many benefits I find and resources in this chamber. So I'm glad you're taking advantage of it. And I thank you for taking the time to share with us about your business and who you are, and looking forward to connecting with you and building long-lasting relationship with you.
Sounds great.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.